This is News at 8, live from Wisdom Yard Television. I am Odunayo Adelere. Here are the news headlines. End bad governance, court slams 10 million naira bail each on 10 hunger protesters. 4 price hike to free up resources for investment, Tinubu tells Nigerians. Now the news in details. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has said the recent fuel price hike was necessary to free up resources for infrastructural investments such as roads. Tinubu, represented by Vice President Kashim Shettima, disclosed in his remark on Tuesday at the ongoing 17th Annual Banking and Finance Conference organized by the Chartered Institute of Bankers in Abuja. In a statement by Shettima spokesperson Stanley Nwokocha, Tinubu noted that the economic reforms of this administration, such as fuel subsidy removal, were designed to free up budgetary resources. He added that the country's frequent adjustment of interest rates, which stood at 26.75%, was aimed at inflation and fostering a more market-oriented exchange rate system. Though painful in the short term, the removal of fuel subsidies is designed to free up budgetary resources for critical investments in infrastructure and social services, frequent adjustments of the monetary policy rate, a move aimed at curbing inflation and fostering a more market-oriented exchange rate system, he said. President Tinubu urged for collaboration across all sectors, including the government, private industry, and civil society organizations, saying, to achieve sustained economic growth, we must intentionally align our policies and actions with the changing global landscape. The government is committed to implementing reforms to enhance macroeconomic stability, reduce inflation, and support infrastructure development, he added. The development comes as Nigerian grown over the recent petrol pump price hike to 897 naira per litre at Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL retail outlets, and 980 naira in other filling stations from 617 naira and 720 naira. Earlier in June last year, the government had announced full subsidy removal, which saw petrol price increase to over 500 naira per litre from 238 naira. This saw the country's inflation rise to 33.40% in July 2024 from 24.08% in the corresponding period last year. The Federal High Court in Abuja on Wednesday slammed 10 million naira bail each on the 10 members of the End Bad Governance protesters who were charged with attempting to overthrow President Bola Ahmed Tinubu between July 1st and August 4 this year. Justice Emeka Nwite admitted them to bail while delivering a ruling on their bail applications. Among others, the protesters are to produce 1 surety each in the same amount, while the sureties must be resident in Abuja. Besides, the surety must be property owners in Abuja and must deposit documents of the properties to the court in addition to swearing an affidavit of means. Also, both the defendants and the sureties must deposit their international passports and 3 recent passport photographs with the court. Justice Nwite, while rejecting the objections of the Inspector General of Police, Olukayode Egbetokun, against the bail request, ordered defendants not to participate in any public rally throughout their trials. Pending the perfection of their respective bail conditions, the judge ordered that they be remanded in the custody. Meanwhile, September 27 has been fixed for the commencement of their trial. The accused persons were said to have committed the treasonable offense during their 1-week nationwide protest when they allegedly levied war against Nigeria. The offenses were said to be contrary to Section 96, 410, and 413 of the Penal Code. The Inspector General of Police, IGP, who brought the charges against them, alleged that the accused persons broke into Abacha Army barracks and openly called on the military to take over the constitutional government of President Tinubu. He also alleged that they attempted to force their way into the seat of the power, during which they alleged burned a police station and injured police officers. They were also said to have incited the Nigeria public against government and destroyed several public properties, including a police station, High Court complex, and National Communication Commission (NCC) facilities. Before the news comes to an end, here are the headlines once again. End bad governance, court slams 10 million naira bail each on 10 hunger protesters. Full price hike to free up resources for investment, Tinubu tells Nigerians. Thank you for staying tuned. I am Odunayo Adelere. Have a good night rest.